What's good, YouTube? It's your host, S.H.I.N.O Santana, and you are now watching MVP Magazine. And wow, for the first time in a long while, Sony are actually cooking, and they might actually have something that might make gamers happy for once. Now, Ghost of Yotei is the long-awaited sequel to Sucker Punch Software's hit Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm not gonna lie, that was definitely one of the big games on the PlayStation 4 that definitely made it worth getting. Now, we've already had the Ghost Director's Cut, which was just pretty much a remaster of the PlayStation 4 original, upscaled to the PlayStation 5. So now with this game, we're going to be getting a Ghost game made from the ground up to take advantage of the PlayStation 5. And so far, it's looking kind of decent, I will not lie. Now, one of the things which is really interesting about the sequel is the way that they've actually switched up the gameplay mechanics, with them taking out the whole samurai and ninja fighting styles and putting in a more dirty fighting, more rugged, raw Ronin fighting style, which really works for the character, especially since she's a female. Yeah, definitely not touching on all of that in this video. Well, not now anyway. It definitely looks like overhauling the combat has been one of the major focuses of this game. And you can tell by the fighting, it looks really good, I will not lie. The variety of weapons and upgrades and armor and all that stuff, it definitely looks like Sucker Punch have put a ton of work and love into this game. Another thing which is looking really cool is the Wolf Companion. I think that is really dope. It's going to add an extra layer of depth to the combat. And hey, maybe you'll even be able to give your enemies rabies. Do you know what I'm saying? That'll be really dope. That'll be something really innovative in the combat space. No, but seriously, I think it's going to be really interesting to see what your canine companion can bring to this combat. Like, will you be able to upgrade it? Will you be able to get weapons and different armor? How deep does it all go? Hopefully, it survives this campaign. Now, one of the things I think is really cool is the developers mentioned that, hey, you can take this game at any pace you want. You can just travel the open world, get lost in side quests, and the game won't punish you for it. There's 6 main targets on the map, and you can just take your time and go in any direction, and hey, you can make progress, which I think is really good, especially for people who have, they have limited time to play these games. You still want to play the games and feel like you're making progress. So I think that is really cool. Now, it definitely seems like Sony has a ton of faith in this game because they have prepared 2 PlayStation 5 limited edition console bundles. And I will not lie, that controller and those face plates or whatever you call them, they look really nice. I really hope they're available like separately because I would love to get them for the PlayStation 5 so I have already. Hopefully you don't have to buy the whole thing because I'm trying not to. I've already got 4 already, including the Pro. I've got the regular first 2, I got the Spider-Man one, and I got a Pro, man. Please don't do this to me, Sony. Don't do this to me. But I will not lie. They look gorgeous. They look absolutely gorgeous. If they come with the game, it will be really interesting to see what is going to happen at the end of the year when this game comes out. Will Jin not being the protagonist affect the sales? We already know that Sony's confident about it. We can tell by these bundles. And we've already heard from the small minority calling this game woke. Now, will that transition into sales? Will another Assassin's Creed situation happen? It's going to be very interesting to see because Sucker Punch has definitely brought their A game. This game definitely looks playable. It definitely looks good. So, will it sell? Let me know if you are going to buy it and holler at your boy. Sayonara.